Hi and welcome to Dephemerember 2023. Whoa, that came out relatively fluently already. But wait, why is she talking about Dephemerember already? Well, please take a quick look at your calendar, then you might notice it's already August, and that means the countdown for Dephemerember 2023 has already begun. So my friend Barbara and I have put our heads together once again to enhance your experience with Dephemerember, making it more interactive and less stressful. Welcome to this video. My name is LUISE HEINZL. Welcome to my channel as well. If you are perhaps new here, why is this upside down? I'm so sorry. And why is this so close? As you might recognize, this is my Dephemerember journal from last year, which Barbara at 49 Dragonflies has created for me to work in during December. And this is such an emotional moment for me when I have taken this out from my bookshelf a second ago before starting recording this video. I was like, I can't believe it. When I opened this and I went quickly through it before starting here, I thought it feels like I have made all of these things yesterday. That is just crazy. So if you are new here, you might want to take a look at the things that I have created during last Dephemerember. So as I said, this is the journal from last year. You can also find, if you are new to Dephemerember, all of the playlists that are available from the last years, linked down below this video. And for all of the Dephemerember experts who have joined from the very beginning, you can of course also rewatch those videos. That would make us really happy, of course. And if you can't wait, then you can also watch those videos, and perhaps you want to create something even if it's August and if it's a little bit like, you know, time until December, until we are going to start Dephemerember 2023. But you can find many ideas and a lot of inspiration in those playlists. So let me quickly explain what Dephemerember is. So perhaps you are new and you have no idea what I'm talking about here. Dephemerember is a daily series in December, hosted by Barbara at 49 Dragonflies and myself. And it's all about making ephemera in December. So that's also where this strange name comes from. December and ephemera is Dephemerember. Yeah? So you can try to say it, and you have enough time to practice saying this strange word. I have no idea why I came up with that word. Barbara is like a little bit mad at me every single year when she has to say it again, but she has practiced it really, really well, and now she can say it really fluently. I'm proud of you, Barbara. That is really great. But no matter how you say it, the main thing is creating something, creating some cool ephemera, and having fun, of course. So while I'm giving you all of the information that you might want to have for this year's Dephemerember, I'm going to flip through this journal so that you can see something and perhaps get a little bit emotional as well. That would be great. Then I would feel not so alone, because this is just amazing. It's just so cool to have all of this here, and also your comments that I have written into this journal. It's just such a great memory, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing to have this here. So Dephemerember is going into its third year this year. That's so crazy as well, isn't it? And this series focuses on creating ephemera in December, as I just said. But this year we've made a few changes, and I think those are really good changes. Barbara and I will be posting 4 videos each week from December 4th to December 28th, 2023. That means there are 16 videos on each channel in total. And in those videos, we are going to make ephemera for our journals. If you can understand German, you can get even more videos if you want, because as you perhaps know, or perhaps you might not know that if you are new here, then let me quickly explain that. I make my videos always in English and in German. So each day I will have a German and an English video, and perhaps you might want to watch both of them. Of course, that's not necessary, yeah, that's just an option, but I wanted to let you know that perhaps if you are new or you are not so familiar with how I do my content. There are actually several different reasons why we've decided for like only 16 videos this year, and why we have decided to spread the videos over a longer period this year, and I want to quickly go into that. We have taken your suggestions and we have put our heads together and made some decisions, and the most important thing was to give you and ourselves more time to work on the prompts. We have heard you, and we have heard that you have said that December is actually a relatively busy month for the most of us. Christmas, other things to do. We totally get that. And that's why we've decided to have not so many videos, so that you and we as well have more time to work on the prompts. You have also suggested that we could do Dephemerember in another month, January, for example, where it's not so busy for all of us. We have talked about that a relatively long time, but we came to the conclusion that Dephemerember has to be in December, not only because of the name, December and ephemera is Dephemerember, but also because there are so many people out there who appreciated Dephemerember being in December, because it's a very, very hard time for some of us. And it's like a personal thing. It's a really emotional thing as well. We got so many messages how much you appreciate that Dephemerember is in December, which is such a hard month for some of us. So we've decided that we want to be there for you, for all of you who say December is a really hard month, and we are really hoping that we can make this experience of December a little bit easier for you, get a lighter feeling to December, and especially bringing joy with creating something to your daily December experience. And as I said in the beginning, you might be wondering why we are posting this video in August. Well, we want to involve you more this year. Instead of providing you with a prompt list, we'd like to ask for your prompt suggestions. That means you are creating our prompt list for this year's Dephemerember. Whew! I'm a little bit excited about that. That feels a little bit like I have no idea what is going to happen, but that's good. I mean, Dephemerember is also like a little challenge for ourselves, isn't it? So let's do that. You can suggest the prompts. There are some rules to make this whole thing a little bit easier and controllable. So you can suggest anything as a prompt except animals. Yeah, we had animals last year. If you remember, last year we had an animal each day, and we don't want to have animals this year again in the prompt list. That doesn't mean that we don't use animals. Yeah, of course, we and you can use animals, but we don't want to put them to our prompt list. Another thing that you can't write or can't suggest are specific ephemera shapes, like tags or journaling cards, for example. Yeah, so if you want to think about a prompt, think about something that you want to suggest, which is not an animal and not a specific ephemera shape. We have decided, especially the second point, because we want to have more freedom for Dephemerember. Last year, the prompt list said what we shall create. Yeah, there was, for example, journaling card or index card booklet, belly band or something like that. And everyone who was joining Dephemerember has made those things on the single days. But this year we want to have more freedom so that you can spread your ideas also a little bit wider with what you are creating. Meaning you have the prompt list in the end, you have a prompt, but that prompt doesn't tell you what you have to create. You can decide that by yourself. And I think that's a really, really cool thing. And I'm really excited what everyone will create with those prompts, because when it's more open, then it's also more exciting, isn't it? So please share your suggestions for the prompts in the comments below, and please use all caps so that we can easily spot your suggestions. The deadline for your prompt suggestions is 1 week from now. So that means end of day on August 15th. And by the way, Barbara will do the same in her video, which she's posting simultaneously with this one. So you can find Barbara's video already online on her channel. I will also link it down below for you in the description box. So please don't duplicate your prompt suggestions under each of our videos. We are going to talk after August 15th, and we are collecting everything from each of our videos, and then we are going to put together the prompt list. We are going to pick out 16 prompts for Dephemerember from your suggestions, and we will put together the prompt list. This prompt list will then be posted on all of our social media platforms on November 20th. So make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channels and or following us on Instagram or our other social media so that you don't miss anything. You can find all of the links to follow us down below in the description box of this video. And do you remember this? Oh my goodness. When I see that now, oh my goodness, that is just so funny. This whole situation is like running like a film, like a movie in front of my eye. It's like a deja vu. Oh my goodness. That was just so crazy. Oh my goodness. So I think now I have lost what I wanted to say. Oh my goodness. I have it. So providing the prompt list on November 20th also gives other YouTube creators, so perhaps you, who want to join with their own videos, enough time to prepare as well. Yeah, so that's the thing. If you haven't thought about that, or if you are new or whatever, of course you can join Dephemerember with your own YouTube channel by creating your own videos. Just take the prompt list, decide for how many videos you want to make. Of course, you don't have to join every day. Yeah, you can also, one video is also nice, or one video a week or daily or whatever you want to do. And then you can post your videos on the single days of Dephemerember, also following that prompt list. And yeah, of course, we are really happy if many creators on YouTube join us. And if you want to see what the others already have done, you can also go to YouTube and write the hashtag Dephemerember into the search bar. Then you can find all of the channels and videos from the past years. And that's amazing. It's mind-blowing. It's just amazing how many people already have joined this. And that's, we are so thankful for that. And every time when we talk about that and check the hashtag on Instagram, we say, ooh, there are already so many posts, and we are like counting. And yeah, we are, of course, proud of the success of this series, but we are so proud of you because you have made Dephemerember what it is. And it's just amazing. Don't cry, Louise, don't cry. Don't get emotional, even if you are emotional, but don't cry. Just don't cry. That can't be so hard. So, another thing that I want to talk about is we have decided that we are not going to create a journal for each other this year like we've done it last year, but we want to do something different and something that is also really fun, I would say. As you can see, this journal is just so fat. It's so bulky, and it was so hard, especially on the, I would say from the middle of December until the last day of Dephemerember. It was so hard to work in this journal, and especially filming was so hard. So we decided to make something different, and I will show you really quickly what that is. So perhaps you want to consider doing something similar. Inspired by our dear friend Nicole at Nature Spirit Journals, Barbara and I want to use a ring binder for this year's Dephemerember journal. When I have seen Nicole at Nature Spirit Journals creating her ring binder for Junk Journal July, which is a challenge hosted by Meg at Meg Journals, I was like blown away. I immediately called Barbara and said, Barbara, please watch Nicole's video, because what she has done there is just genius. Yeah, because having such a ring binder gives you so much freedom. You don't have to decide beforehand how many pages you want to put in. You can take the pages out. You can take them out, lay them flat to your table, work on them. If you have some accidents, open the window, throw the paper out, but you don't have to throw your whole journal out of the window if there's something happening. And for making those videos for you more enjoyable and, just better, for us, this is just the perfect solution. So thank you, Nicole, for that. I mean, she has done that without the goal to inspire us, but it happened. So I will, of course, link Nicole's video down below this video so that you can watch how she has decorated her binder for Junk Journal July. So this is the binder that Barbara and I will be using. This is covered with craft paper and DIN A5 in size. But please feel free to choose the size that works best for you. You can make it also bigger or smaller or thicker or thinner or whatever you like. We encourage you to check your existing binders that you don't use and repurpose them. Again, Nicole demonstrates how to do that in her video, so please check that out. Since neither Barbara or I had any empty binder in our stash, we've purchased these from Amazon Germany. I will put the link down below for you so that you can check that out if you want to have exactly the same like we have in our videos. But I will also try to find a link for the people overseas. If you don't want to buy on Amazon Germany, I will try to find something comparable somewhere else. But I'm sure you can find such a binder also locally. I mean, any office supply store should have something like this. And even if it's not covered in this like neutral paper, you could easily cover it up if it has some, ugly colors like those office colors, you know what I mean. And I'm really happy that Barbara, thank you, Barbara, said yes to this idea with the binder, because, she prefers soft cover journals. And if you would have asked me just a while ago, would you use something like this for Dephemerember, I would probably have run away and, I would probably have asked you if you are kidding or something like that. But I can see the advantages of this solution really clear in front of my eyes, and I'm so hoping that this works better bulk-wise than this, even if this is just a treasure and just gorgeous. But let's see if that works and if we can have an easier job with this. So perhaps you might wonder why this is so thin or slim, or how is that said, compared to the Dephemerember journal from last year. So if you think about 16 videos, then you can divide that by 2 because we have a front and a back side of each page. That means we need like only 8 pages in this journal if we would use the front and the back. And this is, yeah, I would say really enough, even if we have some more bulkier ephemera pieces that will go in here. But if you are not sure and you think, oh, this is perhaps not enough, then just take a bigger binder. Or if you think in the middle of Dephemerember, I have a binder that is like so, just take the pages out, take a bigger binder and use that one for something else. I mean, that is just genius, isn't it? Thanks to Nicole again. That's just so cool. And with such a binder, you can also decide which papers you want to use, even during Dephemerember, and you can always change your mind. So if they are not permanently bound, like in such a journal, you can always have the flexibility of changing something up. And I think that is really, really good, because you know how creativity is sometimes happening. And then you think, oh, I want to place this here, but the color is not the right one. In such a journal, it's relatively hard and you have not so much flexibility, especially if you are a beginner. I think this is just a great solution. So let's look forward to bulky ephemera. I'm sure Barbara is laughing at me now, because have you realized that how flat, I mean, relatively flat, yeah, considering that we are talking about Dephemerember, her journal is just so flat and every page has like flat ephemera, and I'm like, what have I done here? Why has this happened? And as you know it from the past years of Dephemerember, we will, of course, this year have again some goodies, some freebies, and a giveaway mixed into our videos. Our next video for this series will be on November 3rd, where we'll share how each of us decorates our binders, of course, because this can't stay as it is. We need some decoration here, of course. And I want to quickly talk about something before this is finished here that is really in my heart and something that I want to let you know. There have been some people last year who said Dephemerember is relatively stressful. And I want to clearly say that Dephemerember is not a competition. Yeah, Dephemerember is not about finishing something every single day, even if you see Barbara and myself doing that in the videos. Yeah, of course, we want to have a video that shows something that is from start to finish, and we want to show you a finished project in the end of the video. But that doesn't mean that you have to stress yourself and finish something every day. You can also join Dephemerember even if you don't want to create something every single day. Even if you create only one thing during the whole December, you are very much part of Dephemerember. If you want to post one thing on Instagram or somewhere else, or make one video, or you make it for yourself and then put it into your shelf, you are part of Dephemerember, even if you don't do something every single day. If you think, I don't like a prompt list, I don't like those prompts that they have put together, you can be part of Dephemerember as well. Please just feel free to join in a way that is comfortable for you. Because, as I said, it's not a competition. Dephemerember can be a challenge for yourself in a way that you grow and that you learn something new. And it's good sometimes to challenge yourself. Sometimes it's also helpful to sit down and create a funny animal, you know, it can be anything. It's all about having fun. It's about spreading inspiration and getting inspiration. It's about engaging in our community. It's about making new friends, perhaps. Yeah, wouldn't it be great to have some new crafty friends after Dephemerember? I mean, you can meet so many nice people in this community, but I think December and especially Dephemerember is the really right time for that. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to say that you can't find crafty friends during the rest of the year. I think you understand my little joke, because I'm just so excited and I'm so proud of all of us out there who have made Dephemerember into what it already is, even if this is just the 3rd year. Yeah, this is just like a little baby for Barbara and myself. And it's just so awesome that we all come together. And I just want to make really, really clear that you shouldn't stress yourself, that this shall be fun. And that's all what it is. Yeah, it's just fun. So I hope that you have some great ideas for our prompt list. If so, then please leave a comment. If you have any questions, of course, you can leave a comment below this video as well. And it's also worth it to visit my website. The link is down below in the description box as well, because I have put together all of the information from this video there in a shorter version, so that you can quickly read everything, like, how's that called? Like a summary of this video. So if you think I have forgotten everything, or I couldn't concentrate on what she was saying because I have looked at the journal, then you can find the information there as well. As I said, the link is down below in the description box. I'm really looking forward to Dephemerember 2023, and I'm so hoping that we can come together there again and just have fun together. So have a very great day and see you the next time. Bye bye.